What's up, all you Lee haters? If you are praying for hail and hurricanes just to operate in the roofing business, you don't own a business, you own a lottery ticket. The key to selling more roofs is getting more leads. This is the 2026 Roofer Lead Generation Guide from the guy who's generated hundreds of thousands in leads, hundreds of millions of dollars in roofs through the leads. Everybody thinks of me as door-to-door Lee. They don't know that I've been using call centers. I've been using Facebook ads, Google, and I'm gonna show you how a regular small roofer with no real lead generation marketing experience can make it rain leads from multiple sources to provide instant growth for your roofing company. Let's go. Why storm chasing is a broken model. If all you do is wait for storms, go knock on doors, hire salespeople up and down, there is a lot of good times when the weather is good, but you can't keep the people. You don't make good money when times go down. And a lot of times our lifestyles change when times are good. And the hardest part that I see for roofing business owners is they can't shut the expenses down. So what you have to do is follow some simple steps to generate leads, even when there's not a storm. And for me, we actually didn't get a storm this year. And it's been so critical that I did some very important things. The number one most important thing, I bought a call center, created a call center. See, for the last 15 years, I've been buying leads from call centers. It all started with the public service announcement. It was back in 2011, Atlanta, Georgia. It was the first time I started using data to find the old roofs. I looked for the most expensive roofs and homes that were built 20 years in the past, and then I segmented a list, found their phone numbers, and sent them a pre-recorded voice broadcast. This created tons of leads. I had a telemarketing office that was creating appointments. The truth is like with the do not call list and all this liability, I kind of moved from the call center things. Well, after buying leads from call centers for so many years, I wanted more control. I wanted a better lead. I wanted my cost per lead to go down. And so still to this day, the devil's in the data. What we're doing to generate really good leads is we have AI find the oldest roofs. We have methods to go through different data source to where we only target people that have 15-year-old roofs or more. I think that's the number one secret. Roofing business owners, I challenge you to a deal. No, I'm just kidding, man. I want to help you double sales in the last quarter of 2025 and set your company up for private equity exit in 2026. Just last month, I did a 100 roof challenge. I literally sold 80 roofs personally out of my truck in 30 days. And if you're a roofing business owner, a sales leader, or in sales, I am challenging you to add 100 roofs to your company before the end of the year, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. We're doing a private WhatsApp group, and we're doing a live Zoom training where you can ask me questions, and inside of this call, I'm gonna show you what I learned in my 80 roofs in 30 days challenge. Now, I didn't hit the 100 roof goal in 30 days. However, I did do 53 insurance deals and 26 loans. Join me in this challenge, and it shows that even a CEO with a $50 million plus company is not afraid to go in the streets, drive his truck. I call it the General Lee's War Wagon approach. It's the setter, it's the closer. Sometimes I set the deal, sometimes I closed it. But I filled up my Cadillac Escalade with multiple salesmen every day. I went through the old leads, I worked over the phone, and I'll break it all down inside of the group chat, inside the Zoom. This is completely free. It's going down. Click the link below to register. Can't wait to see you inside. The number two secret is we use the drone pitch. Our drones detected damage. We want to get you a free report. We're offering you a drone inspection. You don't need to let us get on your roof. We can send you the photos. We don't even have to meet with you in person. This drone pitch is something that really works over the phone. It works through text message. It generates a ton of leads, and it's a cheat code. The third thing that we do is we make a lot of calls. We have different dialers like the Mojo dialer, where inside of the Mojo dialer you can basically get people's cell phone numbers and just cold call and dial people that are not on the do not call list with the ultimate pitch. Hey, what's going on? This is Lee with RRCA Roofing. Yes, my drone detected damage on your roof, and I just want to make sure you don't get left out. All your neighbors didn't take their hard-earned money out of the bank account or 401k. They got their roof paid for by the insurance. Let me give you a quote. This is a really easy way to set a bunch of appointments, but the truth is like you can get people overseas to do this for you. There are so many different resources for you to hire overseas VAs that all you need is the scripts, the system, the dialer, and the phone, and you can plug them into people in Central America and Mexico that speak good English. That for me is the best place. I've tried the Philippines, I've tried India and other places. The best customer service reps are, because we're in roofing, a Latin tone or some sort of dialect is like normal for a roofing company. So if they're from, my call center's out of Nicaragua, and these guys speak good English and they speak Spanish. And so I believe that creating your own call center is a very important part of creating your own leads, but it all starts with the list. Number 2 is Facebook, Meta. That for me is my best way to turn the button on and off to create business. It all started with the blue collar marketing method, and that is hook, story, offer. Stop right there. There's an epidemic of hidden damage. My name's Lee Haight. I'm here with Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith got her roof paid for by the insurance company. She's getting a new roof for the cost of her deductible. Click the link below. We'll give you a free inspection, a free upgrade to an architectural shingle, all for the cost of your deductible. Click the link below. That's called a hidden damage ad. There's 3 different frameworks to generating leads. The build video is about demonstrating a build in the neighborhood and showing everybody that you're doing builds and offering, whether it's free upgrades, a 15% price value guarantee, upgrades or free underlayment, or 50% off upgrades. These are all great things. We have one video, we call it the Geico pitch, and the 15% price value guarantee is a beautiful thing. No wonder that Geico uses it so much. And so what we do with our videos is we spray, pray, and retarget. We use dynamic conversions. There was a new update on Meta. You have to create a lot more content than you used to. So if you're a roofing business owner, you need to use ChatGPT. You need to understand the frameworks of the hook, story, offer, get the scripts of the hidden damage build and testimonial video, load it into your chat, get the script. I will put the script done into my chat, copy and paste into an app called Instagram Edits. Instagram Edits allows me to read the teleprompter straight from my phone while I make the video, so you really don't even have to think about the words. Once you have 5 to 10 videos a month, that's every single month. So every single year, you're making from 60 to 120 ad videos. What we're using is AI. Meta has a way that they can test which videos are most important, which videos really sell the most. And when you have 5 different videos, it's literally gonna pick for you which videos are the best. What we also want to do is we want to find out who has watched the videos for more than 10 seconds, who's engaging in our content. We want to retarget those people till they buy or die. This spray, pray, and retarget, like when I say pray, that is, we don't really get detailed in our audience. See, the algorithms got so good. Florida homeowners, stop right there. There's an epidemic of hidden damage. We're building a roof in the neighborhood right now. See, the algorithm is going to find the Florida homeowners just by calling them out. And so I don't really need to put a lot of detailed targeting into Facebook. What I need to do is put a lot of good content that call out my ideal client. I need to do 5 to 10 videos every single month that all have a hook, story, offer. It'd be great if you follow my frameworks, hidden damage, build, and testimonial video, and then you'll get just tons of leads. But that brings us to the next problem. I got tons of leads. Now what do I do with them? The fastest way for a roofer to go broke is to overspend on leads when they don't have a system. Because lead generation is important, the speed to lead is the most important thing. And that is, what is your system to get a call within 5 minutes, to get a text within 5 minutes, to follow up with that customer from different phone numbers through the first 48 hours, to literally find a way to get on the phone with that customer within 48 hours of them filling out the form. Because we've found out it's just like solving a murder off the first 48. Once they go through that first 48 hours, if you don't make contact, if you don't make an appointment, you drastically lose the percentage of which you set the appointment. So for us, what we do is we use a system called SDU Hub. There's automated AI calls that set the appointment. So even at 2 o'clock in the morning, someone opts in from my Facebook, they're getting an AI assistant that says they're an AI assistant that's gonna help someone schedule an appointment, and they're instantly gonna be able to talk to that appointment, and I'm gonna get all the recordings from that appointment. It's one of the hottest leads. When you can hear grandma answering the AI assistant's questions, it's like, oh my God, let me go talk to grandma and close her. And more importantly, it's about taking that appointment, putting it onto a calendar, connecting everyone's Google calendars so that there is no lost appointments. It's an automated text to the customer, an automated text to the sales rep. This is where we increase not just our booking rate, but that's probably the most important number. It's like, what's my cost per lead? Well, what's your cost per appointment? How many leads does it take to get the appointments? That's the booking rate. And so you want more leads from Facebook, you can have it, but most of the time you struggle not making the call within 5 minutes, not having automated text, not having these systems where there's 6 to 8 touches in a 48-hour time period so that you can give yourself a chance to set the appointment. What's another way to generate leads? Of course, Google pay-per-click. It's a little bit more expensive. Somebody was asking me what's the difference between Google and Facebook. Google has a higher intention lead. Someone goes to Google and what they're looking for is an immediate person to talk to. They're looking for an immediate quote. We find that the Google leads are the best ones to close over the internet. If you want more leads on Google, you have to be dialed in with your system of getting in touch with them within 5 minutes, always having someone to answer the phone. Even AI answers the phone for us now. But the truth is like, it's about getting to that person's house, getting to them a completed offer, and delivering your sales process. The problem with Google is it's very competitive, it's very expensive. So what I see with roofers is they can't have these systems, they don't follow up fast enough, they don't sell good enough. So the high cost per lead with Google, it means maybe that you don't do enough Google ads. Of course, the best lead is gonna be making sure every single customer is giving you very detailed reviews on your map. And I don't know if you know this, but you can go onto the Google Map function, and then literally from the Google Map function, give the customer your phone to review your company from the Google Map function. That way it goes to the right place. Also, Google My Business is a place that you can be sharing pictures of the jobs, testimonials. And so the SEO that's most important is where you rank on the map. And where you rank on the map is all about how many reviews you have, how much engagement you have in your Google My Business. And so I do believe this should be a part of your sales process, that every single time you should get a review, you should be on the map. We've talked about call centers, we've talked about Facebook, we've talked about Google. For me, the other way to generate leads is canvassing. The best lead is going to be a sales recruit that I got to knock on doors. Not everyone's gonna ever be a closer, and that's the difference between my system and everybody else. Because I believe that you can generate all the leads you want off of the internet, but if you don't knock on the neighbors' doors, you're throwing your money down the tube. So building a canvas team is strictly commission-based guys. They work on about 30% of the commission of what a typical rep would make. That's 3% of the total sale. We have people working on virtual sales. All they do is cold call leads that are identified as old roofs and work for a 3% closing rate. If the average deal is $30,000 in Florida, the people who set the lead can make as much as $1,000, but they don't get paid on every lead. They only get paid on leads that close. And so it basically incentivizes them to follow up on the lead, for the appointment to get booked, for the appointment to get followed up on. And whether you're knocking doors or you have a virtual sales team that's digitally door knocking, making calls, it's a setter or canvassing or appointment setting department that works on commission that could provide you the very best leads. Look, there's lots of other ways to get leads, like going to home shows, going out there and collecting all those people. But the reality is like, for me, that's not as scalable. Those people get hit up by all the other roofers. Sometimes they're hard to convert. And for me, I would rather control the whole process with Facebook. I would rather control the whole process, get them into my automated funnel and follow up. And here is one way that you can really increase your conversion or cost per acquisition, and that is a virtual town hall. We got all these leads, okay? Thousands and thousands of leads that we haven't closed. At the end of the storm this year, I did something revolutionary. I sold like 20 roofs all at one time. I invited all my old leads through text messages and emails in a retargeting campaign to a virtual town hall. And in that virtual town hall, I took them through a presentation, and that presentation got them sold on going through the insurance to retail process, getting on the phone with me. As soon as we got it done, we did loans, we did contracts, we followed up with them. and almost $1 million in sales came from old leads. So look, canvassing, telemarketing, Facebook, Google pay-per-click, map. This is the recipe for the leads. Don't overcomplicate it. What you don't want to be doing is being a slave to these third-party groups. This Home Advisor, Angie's List, different companies that are selling the lead to multiple different people. You're buying leads from other telemarketers. You want to own the freaking appointment setting team. You want to own the call center so that you can own the lead. And if you're watching this and you want more help generating leads, go ahead and click the link below. There is some big case studies on people that I've helped generate a ton of leads for. See, what's different about me than all these other guys that are trying to help you is I spend my own money on the leads. I generate the own leads for myself. I've made some of these mistakes. I will make sure you don't waste the money, and we'll cut off your lead flow if you don't have the right systems. But I will help you responsibly grow. If you want to grow your company, you need more leads, and I can help you. Click the link below. Guys, this is my guide. It's simple. It's 2026. You need to be generating off of Facebook. You need to be using AI. You need to be using AI to create smart lists so that you can cold text, cold call, and really create leads at a low cost per acquisition through call centers. And so that's really it, guys. The secret of all time is you can't beat door to door in roofing. As much as I want to be a digital guy, as much as I want to be on the internet selling roofs virtually, a lot of the leads that we sell virtually over the phone, they're leads that our canvassing department got that didn't close. So one of the most important part about being able to generate leads is top performers, salespeople love coming to companies that can generate leads. It helps you retain more reps, it helps you recruit more reps. And one of the things that's helped us in 2026 is having so many leads that we have a virtual sales opportunity. We have an SDU hub and a virtual sales platform, and we could build a virtual sales platform for your company. It makes you more attractive to top performers. It helps you retain more reps. It lowers your cost per acquisition, and you don't have to go to all these different crazy lead sources. This is the best way 2026 to generate leads. Holler if you hear me. Comment below any methods that you thought I missed, and we'll see you on the next one.